So yesterday evening, well, no, 2 evenings ago, apparently Central Office has viewed the videos, and which that's okay because I'm not hiding. I'm not hiding about what's happening in here. I'm trying to bring a voice to it. And so Bree and I got called to the lieutenant's office to be asked for our help to reveal the names of the women and the names of the officers, and we told them no, that we won't be doing that. Not in-house any longer. That won't happen. So, but we did get them out. We did get the information out of here. But yesterday, when we walked into the chow hall, two ladies approached me and Bree and said, "Did you hear the town hall that this place is being closed down and that we're all going to be shipped out of here?" And I said, "No, I have not heard that yet." And then it wasn't even 15 seconds. It's all on camera. A guard was rushing me from behind, and another lady warned me. She was like, "Miss Lake, turn around," because the guard was charging up so aggressively, and I spun around, and we were face to face. And she said, "Did you put my name out there? Did you say that I told you that we were closing down? And did you say that I said that to you? And how dare you?" And I guess she thought that I was going to cower down and out of fear, and instead I stood back toward her and said, "First of all, you need to take 3 steps back from me. Second of all, I haven't even heard this. I was just told this." I said, "This didn't come from me." And sorry, recording is going on over my head. And she was so aggressive and so nasty. And so finally she walked away. She backed up because other inmates at the tables were starting to really pay attention. So now there are other guards that are telling inmates and rallying them up and telling them, "Oh, you're all going to be separated now. You're not going to have your comfort of your girlfriends. You're not going to have your comfort of any people in here to show you any kind of support or for us to try to help you. There's none in here trying to help us." Are you kidding me? But the inmates that are so far up their butt, just trying to, and they're so far up their butt because they're afraid. They're afraid, and they think that these guards are going to try and help them and that they're their friends, and then they lash out and turn on them, the first moment they get. But I can't rescue everyone, and not everyone in here wants to be rescued. But I do. Bree does. Several others do. So apparently this prison is being closed down, so the public do some research. Apparently they're moving them in here. But Bree and I are being accused of the fault of that, and the inmates are angry. A lot of them are angry because they're scared, because they don't know where they're going to land now. So good luck on that one. Wish us luck there that we don't officially disappear. I do want to say this.
Yeah, because they do that. They make inmates disappear sometimes.
Yeah. You're telling me. So we've been threatened with the shoe. We're being told that our unit is going to be shut down. Bree and I's units are going to be shut down on Monday or Tuesday. This is coming from staff. And that they are looking for our notes. And they're trying to find our notes where we have the information, because the information needs to disappear. So we're bracing for that. We're bracing for, we knew we were walking around with a target. It's sad, but if you've never experienced prison, you don't understand. Because I didn't understand before I came in here. I had no clue. Oh my God, I was so naive to what we're doing to some people in here. And I'm not saying that everyone deserves to be in prison, but they don't deserve to be treated the way they're treated. And a lot of us can be home right now if the case managers would follow the law with FSA and the Second Chance Act and stop lying and stop deceiving people and stop relying on old policy from 2008 when it's been redacted to 2018. They're telling people that Second Chance Act doesn't exist anymore, so you can't get that year. There's no time restraint under 3624G 10 and 11, no matter how long your sentence is. They are supposed to project your FSA credits that you are projected to earn. I'm sorry, my mouth hurts so bad. They're supposed to project your FSA as you are to earn it, not that you have only earned. That's mandated by the director of the BOP, and they do not follow that. They flat out will tell you they don't care what the president's rules are and the laws are, that you're not getting projected out. If they would project you out and you are a minimum or a low, you can serve your prison sentence on home confinement. Because home confinement, America, home confinement is seen in the BOP policy and in federal law equal to imprisonment. It's the same thing. But the BOP won't let us go. They won't follow the law. They won't let us nonviolent, first-time offenders with no victims, who are minimums and lows, who want to go home to their families, who could be out there working and earning a living, paying taxes. They won't let us go. They won't let us go to home confinement. They just lie. And I've got paperwork to prove it. If we could get people to stand up and pay attention. So many people's levels are being increased in here when they go to unit team. And they are programming, and they're moving them up from lows and minimums, and they're moving them to highs and mediums for no reason, just because they can.
Is that because they get more money for every inmate they have?
Yeah, this is all of it. We're in the program statement, we're actually called customers. We're customers. This is a business. This is supposed to be for violent people who need to be taken away from society. This is supposed to be for people to get reformed.
Faith,
There's no...
Faith, I hate to interrupt. Can you move the phone to the side of your mouth just a little bit? It's getting really, really staticky. Sorry. I know your mouth hurts because they yanked all of your teeth, but it's getting really, really staticky. It makes it hard to understand.
Start again.
Can you move the phone piece to the side of your mouth just a little bit more? I know it hurts really bad, and you're trying to just be able to project your voice because your teeth hurt where they yanked them.
It's really hard. I know.
It's getting
I'm sorry.
really staticky.
It's hard to project when there's nothing left in there.
Yeah.
And they're telling me that they sent the paperwork off, to regional, and the dentist was so kind. He was like, "I'm so sorry. This would never happen to you on the outside. This is not the standard of care on the outside. We would never do this to you on the outside. You would leave with dentures, or, we wouldn't let you just fit in the kind of pain that we know you're fixing to be in. But please just go to commissary and take ibuprofen and Tylenol, mix them together." I'm a gastric bypass patient. I can't take NSAIDs. They cause ulcers, and I already have 16. How many more ulcers should I get, while I'm in here? How many more would you recommend? If they would just give me a number, sorry, the speaker. What was done to my mother and I?
Hold on one second. Hold on one second.